Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching episode 2 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is called The Star-Spangled Man, which I'm guessing is probably to do with the new Captain America that was unveiled at the end of the last episode.
Johnny Walker.
Is he Johnny Walker?
John Walker, yeah.
Okay.
I think so, yeah. Better known for the majority of his tenure in the comics as US agent. And I think he's, like, Cap has been, they've tried so many times to recreate Cap. There's about 10 or 15 different sort of people using various versions of the super soldier serum wobbling about. I mean, in the comics, Black Widow has taken the Russian variant of the super soldier serum, which is why she's like 90 years old but looks sort of 20 odd.
Pretty good, yeah. Do you think by the end of this miniseries, that it will end up being Falcon that takes
so.
it?
Yeah. I have this thing, like, obviously last episode he seemed very sort of against taking up the shield until he saw someone else had it, and then he was like, okay, maybe I do want it.
Yeah. I think that would be it, but it's just because it's not that he just doesn't want anybody else to have it.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel like anybody else should have it. It should be Steve's, and so
I kind of agree with him on that, to be honest.
And but then to see someone else has it, then you're like, well, no, that wasn't the point. It was supposed to go in the Smithsonian and stay there, and everyone was supposed to go and worship Steve, not somebody else having it.
Especially when it's just some like fucking random government puppet they've given it to. I'm sure he's a nice guy, and we'll get to know him, but dude ain't Steve. I'm sorry.
I wonder if, and I hope that this episode we're going to have the Falcon and the Winter Soldier actually meet and interact, because obviously the last episode was kind of setting up where they both are separately. We had with Bucky, he's kind of struggling to be in the kind of modern world, I guess.
Failing at Tinder.
Yeah, not doing so good on the dating front. But this one is just very old-fashioned, but also he's haunted by the stuff that he did in his past when he was bad Bucky. So,
got a lot of red in his ledger.
Yeah, and he's seems to be trying to make amends by being friends with the family of the people that he killed. But I wasn't quite sure whether he's there on purpose trying to make amends because he's or if it was like some accident.
No, I'm pretty sure he was there, because I mean, he crossed the guy's name out of his book. He knew that was who it was. I think he was trying to kind of look after. He was trying to do for that guy what his son would have done if Bucky hadn't randomly shot him in the face.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's a shame, because I wonder if he'll get that revealed. Like if the dad will find out.
I hope not.
Well, I kind of hope he does, and he's able to forgive Bucky, because I think that would be something that Bucky needs, kind of the closure, because it's the hiding that's probably going to make it quite difficult for him, and the guilt of knowing that he did that. It's a bit hard to forgive someone for doing that, but the guy seems like a pretty decent guy.
It does, yeah.
And I think if he understands that he's not really the same person anymore, then that might help, I think, Bucky, just in terms of him being more at peace with himself, as his counselling sessions seem to be going really well. So
yeah.
We had the other group of terrorists.
The flag smashers.
Yeah, that's it. I was trying to remember the name that they gave them in the last episode. So they seem to be currently unrelated, but possibly...
Well, I have a feeling that uniting to stop them is going to be what brings the Falcon and the Winter Soldier together, and I have a distinct suspicion that Baron Zemo is going to be the one in charge.
Which is who?
Baron Zemo is the guy he wasn't called Baron at the time. Is the bad guy from Civil War, the one that was messing with Bucky and was generally being a tool.
But then we also got this new Captain America. We don't know whether or not he's going to be a threat or not. I
have a feeling he'll be he'll be an antagonist rather than a pure enemy. He's going to be kind of trying to do to fill in Cap's role and fight the good fight. And that may end up with him getting in Falcon and Winter Soldier's way if the government decide that Falcon and Winter Soldier shouldn't be doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
But as of right now, Falcon seems to be working with the military. I can't really see them going against each other unless they pull some horrible shit.
Speaking of the military, there's also the guy, I've forgotten everybody's names, but his friend,
yes,
the young guy.
Yeah, he was good.
Who got himself into a bit of trouble towards the end.
Yeah.
But, like, he's either going to get murdered horribly, which is going to push Falcon to basically get involved and go and get revenge or whatever. Or, because he seems really into, like, trying to be like him. Or he's going to end up maybe becoming a bit of a baddie because he's trying to be like him.
Yeah, he could be lured in by... I mean, it was clear when he was trying to stop the Flag Smashers that the guy he was fighting was... Like, that was not a human. That dude,
yeah, he was a suit.
He yeeted him across the room with a single kick.
Yeah.
If Zemo rocks up and is like, hey, I've got some...
Well, they were outside.
Some kind of, some Wish.com super soldier serum. Do you want some? He might take it.
Yeah. I don't know. He seems pretty pure, but we'll see.
Yeah, the ones that fall the hardest always got to look after the quiet ones.
Yeah. Well, he's not that quiet.
Fair point, he isn't so.
But yeah, anything else you want to mention before we get into it?
No, I want to just get on with it.
Awesome. So guys, if you like our reactions, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as we upload them. The link to our Twitter is down below in the description. Apart from that, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this thing.
That was an underbite if I ever did see one.
The new Captain America is the Crimson Chin.
You nervous?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Never. I've been a captain before, obviously, but this is different. This is...
Captain of America.
Everybody in the world expects me to be something, and I don't want to fail them.
Tough.
Good luck.
Seems alright so far.
Love you.
Love you.
Did he puke yet?
Not yet. You're up.
Copy that. Good morning. Good morning, America. Good morning. Good morning. I just want to do the job. This is the job, John.
Star-Spangled man with a plan and all that. It's always been in the job description. Listen, this suit
Comes with expectations, bro. You can't just punch your way out of problems anymore.
Does he punch his way out of problems normally then?
Time to go to work.
I feel like we're being quite harsh to him.
Well, I'm judging him based on
what you know,
what he's done so far in the comics. I will absolutely take this guy for what he does now. I do like his uniform.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just not Steve, is it?
Nah.
What is it like being Captain America? Do eagles fly overhead wherever you go?
Yes. Yeah, that and flags tend to start majestically waving in the wind.
The government did a study of your body at MIT, and you tested off the charts in every measurable categories.
Some good shield throw in there.
Stark, I'm not Dr. Banner. Okay, I don't have the flashiest gadgets. I don't have super strength. But what I do have is guts. Something Captain America always had, always needs to have, and I'm gonna need every ounce of it.
Did you know Steve Rogers?
His heart breaking as he's watching this.
I followed his career very closely. I liked that what I was doing would make people feel safe. Steve Rogers was the kind of guy who could do that. He gave me hope. Even though I never met him, he feels like a brother.
His actual brother sitting alone in a empty flat.
Does he not have furniture? It's just...
No, he's just got a chair, a beer cooler, and a TV. It's all any guy needs.
Oh, here we go.
Good to see you too, Buck. I'm working, all right? So all this outrage is gonna have to wait.
You didn't know that was gonna happen?
No, of course I didn't know that was gonna happen.
This isn't what Steve wanted.
So what do you want me to do? Call America and tell them I changed my mind? Huh? Yeah, right.
You had no right to give up the shield, Sam.
Hey, this is what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna come here in your overextended life and tell me about my rights. It's over, Bucky.
He's got you there, dude.
Yeah.
Bigger things to deal with now.
What could be bigger than this?
This guy. His connections with rebel organizations all over.
Could do with a bit of help.
And he's strong. Well, he's been connected to this online group called the Flag Smashers. So I have a feeling they might be a part of the Big Three.
What big three?
Androids, aliens, and wizards. That's definitely it. No, it's not. Every time we fight one of the three.
It's true.
Gandalf? How do you know about Gandalf?
In 1937, when it first came out.
So you see my point?
No.
There are no wizards. Doctor Strange is a sorcerer. A sorcerer is a wizard without a hat. Right? I'm right. I just came up with it. It's crazy.
It's wrong.
These guys aren't magic. All right? They use brute force just like you. The incredibly annoying guy in front of me with the staring problem. I'm coming with you. No, you're not.
I loved all of that.
Yeah,
That was amazing.
that was like that may have been the best sort of
bit so
combo
far.
in
Yeah.
this whole series so far. That was brilliant.
1 minute.
I think we're in for a lot of comedy now. They're together.
Yeah.
What's our plan? Great. So no plan.
Enjoy your ride, Buck.
No, you can't call me that.
Why not? That's what Steve calls you.
Steve knew me longer, and Steve had a plan.
I have a plan.
Really? What is it?
Beat Falcon.
Yeah.
Only plan he needs.
Where's the chute? We're 200 feet. It's too low for a chute.
He's just gonna jump out.
Anyway. Sure about that?
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Not exactly a superhero landing.
In theory, worked. Kind of.
I have all of that on camera.
Get out of my face, Sam, or I'll break it.
Okay, head north. Come on.
I'm enjoying this so far.
I hope they're not lulling us into a false sense of security.
You're doing the staring thing again.
It's got a very prominent forehead dimple.
Who, Red Wing?
No, yeah. Such a reluctant bromance.
Yeah.
Stealthy. Little time in Wakanda and you come out White Panther. It's actually White Wolf. Huh?
Oh.
That's actually a character in the comics, so I'm guessing that's where they're taking him.
All right, I'm inside, therefore way ahead of you. It's not great, but very doable. Hello. All right, let's go. No, wait. I got a vibranium arm. I can take the thing, and I can fly. Who gives a shit? Wait. I want to see where they're going. There's 2 people.
You only see 2? How many people you see now?
4.
Yeah, 5.
Fine.
Yeah.
So they're strong, whatever. All right, let's go.
Did you just pick up a whole crate full of guns?
Yeah, whoever
Okay.
both just picked those up.
Yeah, clearly they're both.
So it seems like
Rolling
more
it
than
up.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless one of them was just taking all the weight, you know, the other one's just pretending. So-
I've done that a few times, so yeah, it's possible. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
8th person.
Is that a child?
Hostage.
Oh god.
Stealing medicine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the truck behind you can see what you're doing.
Yeah, how did they not clock that?
Oh,
Oh, who's that? Some random kid?
I recognise the actress from somewhere.
Yeah.
Bucky, talk to me. What's going on?
Oh, the hostage. Okay.
I bet she's not the hostage.
Nope. You saw that coming.
Yeah.
Oh. She's a flag smasher.
Oh, looks like a bone smasher. Oh. Oh god. No! No!
wanted to do that.
R.I.P. Red Wing.
He's pissed now.
Jeez. These guys are good.
Oh! For a split second, I was like, yeah, oh. You're not Cap.
Oh, he's brought his team.
That shield, though.
Yeah.
He's good at throwing it.
Sam, John Walker, Captain America. Looks like you guys can use some help.
I just
Petty little bitch.
Spat a little. Wouldn't you use the metal arm to go lower, not the other one?
He
Ah.
cut his hand. Oh crap.
Wow.
That backfired.
Ah. It's got wings.
Cap doesn't use guns, dude.
No, but that was a good shot.
It was. I'm sure we'll get 10 people in the comment section saying he does use guns, here's why, but... Yeah. Oh, that had to hurt.
Aw, they're having a cuddle.
Those were all super soldiers, Sam.
I know. You're welcome, by the way.
Nice.
Damn, nothing. He is good. Although
Yeah.
He now doesn't have his shield. Unless Hoskins can just hoof it to him.
That was a bad idea.
Oh. So was that.
Just real successful first mission for Cappy there.
Do you think they're going to have to end up teaming up now with Falcon and...
Sorry about right away.
No, you're not. What's going on in that big cyborg brain of yours?
It's computing.
You know what? I can actually see it. I can see the gears turning. Oh, they're malfunctioning. Shutting down. Yep, they're on fire.
You gotta figure out where the serum's coming from.
Yeah, and how in the hell, after 80 years, are there 8 super soldiers running loose?
So that didn't go as planned, huh?
It's like we don't want to be friends. They're being pretty petty.
Yeah.
It's not that dude's fault.
Well, look, at least we know what we're up against now, huh? And we're pretty sure it's one of the big three. So, aliens, androids, and wizards. Pretty sure.
There's no such thing as wizards.
Alright, that's aliens or androids.
Or super soldiers?
It's super soldiers for real.
Yeah.
Then we gotta work together.
That's not happening. Just because you carry that shield, it doesn't mean you're Captain America.
Look, I've done the work, okay?
You ever jump on top of a grenade?
Yeah, actually I have 4 times. The thing I do with my helmet, it's a reinforced helmet. 20 miles to the airport. You guys need a ride. Get in. That serum doesn't exactly have a great track record, no offense.
We need to figure out where they're going. How'd you track them here?
We can track them, track you through Redwood.
You hacked my tech.
Sorry, it's not exactly hacking. It's government property. Kind of government.
Yeah. They don't
Y'all
like
just
you.
stare like that?
You get used to it.
If you joined up with us, I mean, we
No.
just...
You're kind of getting your ass kicked till we showed up.
Who are you?
I'm Battlestar, Star-Spangled.
Battlestar. Stop the car!
I'm not trying to be Steve. I'm just trying to be the best Captain America I could be. It'd be a whole lot easier if I had Cap's wingman on my side.
It's always that last line.
Yeah, he was kind of making sense up to that
Yeah.
point. Then it was a bit like, you can't.
You want
Kinda
us to
pushed it a
just
bit
do
far.
the same act with you.
Yeah.
But the guy's being pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really fault anything he was saying.
I don't like his face. I know that sounds awful. But, like, I just don't have a affinity for him right now.
It's the chin.
What do I know her from?
Yeah, it's really bugging me.
My wife and I made this just for you.
This has your name written all over it, bro.
So who's after them?
Too small. Shit, they're already looking for us.
Carly, we can't stay here for long.
6 months ago, would you imagine people supporting the cause like this?
We can't let the same arseholes who were put back in power.
Knew she was English. Is she Tracy Beaker
No.
from the kids show?
Yeah, I know, but she looks a bit like her, but I don't think that's her.
Let's take the shield, Sam.
We can't just run up on him and beat him up and take it.
Shouldn't have given it away.
What happened the last time we stole it?
Maybe.
Sharon was branded enemy of the state, and Steve and I were on the run for 2 years. I don't know about you. I don't want to live the rest of my life in vida loca. We just got our ass handed to us by super soldiers, and we got nothing.
Not entirely true.
What did you take? Sneaky Bucky.
There is someone that you should be.
I'm just going back. Will it be is it Agent 13? Sharon Carter? I know she's meant to be making an appearance in this. Oh. I think I mean, they brought back just about every other super soldier. If they're doing what I think they're doing, I'm going to be very happy.
We're here to see Isaiah. Nobody named Isaiah live there.
Yeah, they does.
Tell him the guy from the bar in Goyang's here.
How do you know this guy?
We had a skirmish during the Korean War.
Fuck yeah.
Today's your lucky day. He said he wants to see for himself. Isaiah? Look at you. Sam, this is Isaiah. He was a hero. One of the ones that Hydra feared the most, like Steve. We met at 51.
If I met you, I whooped your ass. Then, yeah, I took half that metal arm in that fight in Goyang. But I see he's managed to grow it back.
Isaiah, the reason we're here is because there's more of you and me out there.
You and me.
And we need to know how.
I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
Dang.
You know what they did to me for being a hero? They put my ass in jail for 30 years. People running tests, taking my blood. Even your people weren't done with me.
Isaiah.
Get out of my house!
Sam.
Why didn't you tell me about Isaiah? How could nobody bring him up?
Because they're ashamed.
Steve didn't know about him?
He didn't. I didn't tell him.
So you're telling me that there was a black super soldier decades ago and nobody knew about it?
Is there a problem here?
No, we're just talking.
We're fine. Can I see your ID?
I don't have ID. Why?
Just calm down.
I am calm. What do you want?
This guy bothering he's not bothering me. Do you know who this is?
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wilson.
Very topical though.
Yeah. So if he asks for a selfie,
He's just
pistol
going to get
whipped.
more people.
I didn't tell anybody because he'd already been through enough.
Mr. Barnes, there's a warrant out for your arrest.
The president pardoned him.
You missed your court-mandated therapy. It's like missing a check-in with your PO. I'm sorry, Mr. Barnes, you're under arrest.
Oh. Oops.
Well, he's had worse.
Yeah.
So why is he upset that he used a black super soldier a while ago? Because
He wasn't told about it. Like, this is
Okay.
important information he should have been given.
Sam, I've heard a lot about you. I'm Dr. Rayner. I'm James' therapist.
So nice to meet you. Thank you for getting him out.
That
James.
was not me.
Christina! Great to
Oh,
see you again.
God.
Oh, he did it.
You're kidding me, you know.
Heard you were working with Bucky, so I thought I'd step in. Bucky's not going to be following a strict schedule.
Who authorized this?
Oh, he's annoying me so much already.
Getting real Homelander vibes from him.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do with him. Got some unfinished business, him and I. You too, Wilson. I'll be outside.
Just with a really
James,
annoying underbite.
Condition
It
of
does
your
bother
release
me.
Session now. You too, Sam.
No, it's okay. I'll be out here with my...
That wasn't a request.
Damn.
So, who would like to start?
I get it why you want me to talk to Freaky Magoo over here, but I'm 100% fine.
This may be slightly unprofessional, but it's the only way that I can see of you getting over whatever's eating you.
Are they having couples therapy right now?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree.
See? Making progress already. It's time for the soul-gazing exercise.
I like this one.
God, I loved it. Oh, I'm ready.
Turn
This
around,
is
turn
right
around,
up
face
your
each other,
alley.
face each
You
other.
should really enjoy this. I'm going to. I know you are.
Sam, face each other.
They have that kind of animosity which always ends in fucking.
All right, get close. Closer.
Well, which way
Why do you have to have right?
You might be right.
Happy now?
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
We're locked
That's
in
fine.
now.
It's a little
It's
close.
very close. That's what you wanted, right?
Good. Now look at each other. You need to look at each other in the eyes. Okay, you see, that wasn't so hard. Are you having a staring contest? Just blink. All right. James, why does Sam aggravate you? And don't say something childish.
Why'd you give up that shield?
Why are you making such a big deal out of something that has nothing to do with you?
Steve believed in you. He gave you that shield for a reason. That shield, that is everything he stood for. That is his legacy. He gave you that shield and you threw it away like it was nothing.
But
So maybe he was wrong about you. And if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me.
And there it is.
Oh.
maybe this is something you or Steve will never understand. But can you accept that I did what I thought was right? You know what, Doc? We have some real serious shit going on. So how about this? We go deal with that, and when we're done, we never see each other again.
I like that.
Great. Well, let's get to work. Thanks, Doc, for making it weird. I feel much better.
What's wrong?
What was rule number 2 again?
Don't hurt anyone.
Bye, Doc.
Oh, fuck off! It's so annoying.
Good to see you again.
It's gone from, oh, he's not so bad, to just like,
Look, if we
really
divide
irritating.
ourselves, we don't stand a chance. You guys know that.
So what do you got?
Well, the leader's name's Carly Morgenthau.
But our satellites have found their symbol popping up in various displaced communities all across Central and Eastern Europe.
I mean, we think that she's taking medicine she just stole to one of these camps.
Things are really intense for you, aren't they, Walker?
Take it easy. Look, Walker's right. But you guys have rules of engagement and all kind of authorizations you have to get. We're more flexible, so it wouldn't make sense for us to work with you.
A word of advice, then. Stay the hell out of my way.
oh.
See, when the chips are down, he always goes that way. That's why he'll never be Cap.
Just wants the glory.
Damn it, we gotta move out now. It's the power brokers now.
Everybody grab what you can.
Oh, brokers.
So many different people.
See, that's teamwork.
That's not teamwork, that's him sacrificing himself, I think, for them to get away.
Take one for the team, doing the big good
Yeah.
thing. That's what your boy US agent will never understand.
Nice. Now you've got to work out whether the people chasing them are worse than them. Ugh. They really believe in this cause.
So what are you thinking?
When Isaiah said my people, he meant Hydra.
Not a chance.
Walker doesn't have any leads.
I know where you're going with this, and no.
He knows all of Hydra's secrets.
So you're just gonna go sit in a room with this guy?
Yes.
Okay then. We're gonna go see Zemo.
Baron fucking Zemo. I forgot he's still in a box. Or is he? We're gonna get there in time, he's escaped.
Oh, come on. So, episode 2.
Very strong episode, I really like that. Very well done.
So, yeah, you have to fill me in a little bit on some of the
Yeah,
characters.
Okay. So, as far as I know, I'm probably wrong, but if I recall correctly,
You lost a pen, sorry.
that guy we met was Isaiah Bradley, who was chronologically the second ever Captain America.
Right.
Basically, after Cap became a Capsicle, America was kind of scrambling, trying to find someone to replace him. So they thought it would be a good idea to just take a bunch of black guys and just pump them full of drugs and see what happened.
Specifically just black guys.
I believe so, yes. Most of them died. I think Isaiah was the only one that survives. He then became kind of the second Captain America, but they treated him like shit because they're the worst. So he left. He was like, fuck you, I'm out, and went to Europe. He was a hero over in Europe, but then kind of they arrested him for desertion and locked him up for 30 years. If they are following this path, I believe the young guy we saw, the first guy we met, was Elijah Bradley, his grandson,
Okay.
who in short order will kind of She-Hulk his way to powers because he gets into an accident, is given a blood transfusion from his grandfather, and inherits a version of the super soldier serum.
Nice.
Which means we now have, I believe his codename was Patriot, but I think I'm wrong. Something like Iron Patriot or something. It was a cool name. So we now have him. We're getting Miss Marvel. We have Riri Williams, Wiccan, and Kate Bishop. Meaning we basically have the Young Avengers in the MCU now.
Nice.
That's a movie I'd watch right there.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, they're never again spin-offs in
Indeed.
Marvel. So.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they had their own little kind of mini, like, Young Avengers arc in like kind of a combo movie on Disney Plus in the same way they have kind of the mainline Avengers on the big screen.
Yeah.
It makes sense, if you ask me.
Where is Zemo being held? Like,
I'm not 100% sure. We saw him get locked up in the end of Civil War, but I don't think they ever explicitly stated where he was being held. Everyone assumed it was the Raft, where they saw everyone else at the end of Civil War.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was ever explicitly stated, so they can kind of just run with it and say they put him wherever they want.
it was under. It looked like.
Somewhere under Washington, yeah.
Yeah. and just had to look up where we know the girl from. She was in Solo.
She was.
And, like, for some reason I thought she was British. Like, because I think I've seen her face as well, apart from just in Solo. And then when she did that threw me off, because I was like, is it an English TV show that I've seen her from? Or, like, but yeah, Solo. It's so annoying when we've got someone that we just know, you know. I think, so there was some cool action things in this. Obviously, the new Captain America,
Johnny Walker,
kind of irritates me a lot.
Yeah,
you know. And I know I've mentioned his underbite a lot, which is not a nice reason to but
to be fair,
it's a package. I think they've he just comes across as smarmy, and they often choose those kind of characters to purposefully kind of irritate you a little bit, and then he starts off well, and we were like, oh, I think he's all right, and then progressively he just gets more and more irritating.
It's always the last line that gets them.
Yeah, or the one after that, or the one after that, or after that. So, yeah, he kind of is trying to take Cap's place, really, and it's
not going to work.
No. I mean, it's like, I kind of get where he's coming from, and he's kind of right that, you know, if they all work together, they might be able to do better, but it's just like, they don't owe him anything, really.
And I think Falcon and Bucky had a good point that, you know, they have, like, Cap, US agent, has to work through kind of accepted channels, which will slow them down. And the whole point about the Avengers was always that they were, like, kind of almost a sort of self... They only reported to S.H.I.E.L.D., so they had a bit more leeway in terms of busting into places and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Which US agent doesn't have now, because he's like an official tool of the US government, and just an official tool, full stop.
Yeah. And what was his mate called?
Warstar.
Battlestar.
Battlestar, yeah, sorry.
Warstar is awful.
Warstar sauce.
Yeah. Nice. But one of my favourite things, I think, from the whole episode was just the humour.
Yeah.
The reluctant bromance between Bucky and Sam.
Epic bands.
Yeah.
Faux show. That was brilliant.
Couples therapy. And the minute they sat down, I was like, is this couples therapy? And then they were like, yeah, it's couples therapy.
Everything about that scene was perfect.
Interlocking legs.
The freaking soul gazing.
Yeah.
It's next level. It's too funny.
I enjoy that dynamic between them. It's one of the things that Marvel generally does quite well.
Yeah, they are great at kind of snappy dialogue.
But both of them, that is typical of their characters. It's been typical in the previous films and stuff, so it's kind of one of the things you're looking forward to. I'd seen I think it was in one of the trailers or a sneak peek bit with the bit where it was like, are you guys having a staring contest? Stop it!
That was brilliant. Very funny.
But yeah, so I guess we keep kind of introducing all these new people and different questions, considering it's only a 6-episode season, but you've got the Flag Smashers, but then you've got whoever this crew is that came afterwards, unless
I believe they're called the Power Brokers.
Yeah. Unless they just call them the Power Brokers and they're just like FBI and
it could be
the government, you know, which would make sense.
It probably will be.
Yeah. Rather than like a whole other group. But they seem pretty afraid of these people, not just because they're kind of stopping their mission, it seems. They see, like that I will find you and I will kill you.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the Power Brokers, whoever they are the people that the Flag Smashers stole the Super Soldier Serum from.
Right.
And that's when she got that suspicious text, like, oh, you stole my stuff and I'm going to kill you for it. I wonder if that was in reference to the serum.
Yeah, it might be.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. The only thing we really know about the next episode is that we're going to speak to
Zemo.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we've got...
That should be fun.
I wonder... Yeah, I'm interested to see how the stuff with the new Cap turns out. Like, whether he's going to be just, like, a full-on arsehole.
Yep.
I don't know, because he's a bit, like... I don't know if he's, like, evil. Like you said, he's more of an antagonist. Yeah. But, you know, I do want it... I wonder if it's going to mean that he ends up getting his ass completely handed to him, and that's why they decide to give the shield back to Sam, or...
I have a feeling he's going to snap
or do something he shouldn't.
Kind of Homelander-esque
they hinted at that at the beginning, didn't they? And they were like, oh, you can't punch your way out of all the fights or something, as in maybe he's got a bit of an anger issue, or
he's
does
just
it in
a
the
bit
wrong
of a
place.
sadist.
Yeah.
Because I think that's why I kind of dislike the character. The actor is playing a real. None of our comments about the character, well, except for your chin comments, about the actual actor. He's doing a great job.
It didn't
playing.
help that they just started him on the first thing we got was this whole side profile angle, and it was like
Crimson Chin. Here's the thing, it's the same problem everyone makes when they try and make a new Cap. The reason Cap was so great is because when he was just Steve Rogers, he was this like skinny little streak of piss with like fucking spaghetti strand arms, who had that good core. Like, he knew what it was to be weak. He knew what it was to stand up for himself and for other people.
Yeah.
And then he got kind of the physical strength to match his moral strength, and that's what made him such an amazing hero. What it seems to me so far with Johnny Walker is he's always been a super ripped dude, bro. Yeah, he's super fast, super strong, and apparently fairly intelligent, and can throw that shield like a boss. But does he have the moral strength that Cap had, which is the thing that made him an actual hero? That's what made Steve Rogers Captain America. It wasn't the whole line from the first Avengers, everything special from you came out of a bottle. We have a whole film proving why that's not true. The reason Cap was special was the reason they gave him the serum. Like, that's what stood him above everyone else, and that's what none of kind of the clones since have really had.
Yeah.
And that's why US Agent is a bit of a tool.
But it's also like, Bucky's right in what he was saying, in that Cap chose Sam.
Because Falcon has that same kind of integrity.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to help his family, and he's got that sort of belief. And Falcon did come from a kind of nothing. If it wasn't for him like running alongside or whatever him that day, and him basically deciding that he wanted him to be a superhero. And I guess like the reason that Steve always wanted him to be a superhero was because of the integrity and goodness he had in his heart in the first place. So that's why it makes sense. Yeah.
And when Cap needed help in Winter Soldier, he didn't even have him and Black Widow kind of just crashed Sam's house, but then he could have been like, here's some orange juice, here's a phone, do one.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what, sign me up. I know I'm dealing with shit that's way above my sort of scope to cope with it, but still, you need help, so I'll be there. And that's the kind of mentality you need to be Cap, and it doesn't seem like Johnny Walker has that.
And with Bucky, it's like he's struggling with feeling like he's like good enough, and the one person that always kind of fought in his corner was Steve, and Steve's gone now, and so he's been trying to hold on to that belief himself, and by Sam kind of in his head shitting all over Steve's wishes and what the goodness he saw in him makes him feel like it takes it away from the goodness he's trying to hold on to in himself.
I totally get why
it's
he's
like 101. Which I've never taken.
Actually, that's a lie. I did sit on one psychology lesson because I was going to critical thinking and went to the wrong classroom.
I did psychology as an AS level, so I'm talking shit. But So guys, if you liked our reaction, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as we upload them. If you'd like to follow us over on our Twitter, then the link is down below in the description. And apart from that, we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.
See you around.